What's up guys, and welcome to our channel, Crack the Musical. Today we will be reviewing a musical that has gone a long way in its career. It stars Jordan Fisher as well as Maya Rafiko in its current cast, and has been on Broadway for the last 5 years. It has won 8 Tony Awards in total, including Best Musical and Best Original Score for its writer. The all-time favorite, Hadestown. Before we begin, let's see how the ranking system works. In our system there are 4 cracks. 4 being the most incredible musical you've ever seen and is definitely worth rewatching, and 1 being not worth it at all. Everything else in between being worth watching once but not necessarily. So now that we know how the ranking system works, let us crack the musical. Hadestown started its way as a concept album that was written by Anaïs Mitchell in 2006 and gradually made its way to an Off-Broadway Theatre Workshop in 2012, eventually getting a run on Broadway in 2019. And has been running on there since then. It's a sung-through 2-hour musical that talks about the ancient Greek myth of Orpheus, a very poor singer and songwriter, and his lover Eurydice. The story intertwines with the other myth of Hades, a greedy industrial overlord who rules Hadestown, which represents the Greek underworld, and his wife Persephone, who controls the seasons. The plot follows Eurydice, who is driven by desperation and hunger to escape from her life in poverty, as she makes a fateful deal with Hades to go to Hadestown, a hellish industrial city, and Orpheus coming to rescue her, while Persephone is torn between her long for freedom and keeping her life in Hades' underworld. Hadestown is currently not running on Broadway alone. It also got a run on the West End that just ended recently on August 25th, as well as many national tours around the US and the world, including South Korea. The current Broadway cast is different to the original cast that starred Ivana Blazada as Eurydice and Reeve Carney as Orpheus. However, the current cast stars Maya Rafiko and Jordan Fisher, as mentioned earlier, as well as many other incredible actors. Overall, the production quality is very high, and the cast and crew are doing an incredible job with keeping up the standards. This musical is one of my personal favorites. However, you do need to know a little bit about the myths before watching the show in order to fully understand it. And the show is not suitable for very young audiences, as it's more targeted towards teens and adults, and kids under 4 are not allowed in theaters. Despite that, it's a really good show and many people enjoy it, and it's very much worth it to see it live at least once. Considering all of that, the final score for this musical is 3.5 cracks. It is an incredible musical with a very deep and important meaning, but it's not suitable for all ages, and you have to know a little bit of context about the story in order to enjoy the experience fully. So that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching the video, and we hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to watch many more musicals getting cracked and explained. See you in the next show!